What's in here?
I'm so tired. Come on. Go, 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 go. What do you need? Hurry up.
Amouranth, let me call you. Amouranth, did you? Let me see. Let me call you really quick, Amouranth. My bad. Sorry about the delay, Amouranth. Let me call you really quick. I think, did you message me before? Let me see. Fuck. Ammo, do I have you on Discord? Prismo, do I have her on Discord? I think I do. I just don't know if this is really her. Is this you? I sent you a friend. Is that you? Did you get my text? Okay, I'm gonna call you. Hopefully this is you. Hopefully it's not a... Let me put my camera on here too. Hello? Yo?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, Ammo.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you? I saw what happened to you. It was bullshit. But you looked like a fucking badass.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
What
Definitely super, super scary.
Yeah, no, but I saw you. I'm not gonna lie. You handled that better than like I would. I'm not gonna lie. You had a fucking... Your gun and shit ready. Like, that was kind of crazy.
Oh, well, it wasn't actually me that had my gun ready. I'm not the one that shot them. It was actually my husband. He can come on too if you're interested and tell his side of the story as well.
I would love to. I would love to. Wait, where's your camera at?
Hold on, let me turn it on for Discord. One sec.
No, for sure. Damn, so your husband's the real hero here. Well, I mean, you're still a hero.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. You still are. You're still brave.
Here, you can come on. Do it. Let me see. Let's turn.
Why are you guys calling me a cuck? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? It's a W husband. On God, it's a W husband. Hey.
Can you see it now?
Hey.
Hello.
What's up, Amouranth's husband? Nice to meet you.
Hi, how's it going?
You're a real warrior. You're a good husband, man. You know, you were brave that night. Good shit.
You know, everyone says that, but really, I credit her with saving both of our lives because, like, look, put myself in her shoes. I don't know if I'd be clear thinking enough to stay calm and to, you know, formulate a plan and to basically lead them to where, you know, someone might have a firearm or who can help, right? Because, like, you know, a lot of people make a big thing about how, oh, well, you know, she doesn't have scars or whatever. It's like, you know, they were pistol whipping her. And so she called me when it happened. And we can go into the story in a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I was actually on the phone with her when they shot the door twice and then kicked it in, right?
All right.
I heard all of that. And then I heard, you know, them walking up and then yelling their demands. And for a lot of that, I'm just hearing it on speakerphone, and I'm like, the structure over, right? And so that gave me just a little bit of time to kind of gain some composure. And luckily, I had a gun nearby. And, you know, the rest was her quick thinking, because my only thing was I was going to charge across and, you know, do a 3v1 essentially.
Holy shit.
Which, you know, isn't great odds. Luckily, still on the phone, she started saying, okay, I'll take you to where the crypto is, right? Where the cold storage device or whatever they were after is. And that's when I realized, oh, she's going to take them here. And so my best move is to kind of be ready.
Oh my God.
And, you know, yeah.
That's crazy. So that's what they wanted this whole time. They wanted your crypto, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they kept saying, "Where's the crypto?" And I was like,
Do you want to take it from the top? Just tell the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to know everything. And again, this is fucking crazy. And anybody watching, and by the way, there's a lot of bullshitters out there might say this is fake, but you're going to really hear the raw story. And this is fucking amazing. So I want to just say kudos to both of you guys. You guys are both seriously like 99.9% of people wouldn't tell the story, because this is fucking insane. I still can't believe it. So go ahead, take it from the top. I'm not going to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, it was last Sunday night, and I was going to bed. Normally we go to bed together, but I decided just to go to bed early because I was pretty tired. And he was over on the other building. So we have two buildings on our lot.
Right.
One where we stream out of, one's like the actual house.
Right.
And above my stream, like this building, he has a lounge, a cigar lounge that he chills out in and has his pet birds. So he was feeding the birds, and I went to bed. And a few minutes after I lay down, actually, I hear like two loud bangs, like super loud, from below me because there's a patio right below my master bedroom. And I called him and I said, "Did you hear that?" He said, "No, what?" It's like I heard loud bangs coming from downstairs. And he said, "It was probably the dogs because we have dogs that jump on the patio table and on the kennels, and so they're always making sounds." But I felt like it was a lot louder than the dogs normally are. So I told him, "I'm going to lock the doors just in case." And so I locked my balcony door, and then I locked my bedroom door too. And then I laid back down trying to, like, just maybe it was the dogs. And then I hear more loud bangs coming from my bedroom door that I just locked. And so I called him and I said, "Hey, is that you trying to come in?" Because I locked the door. And he's like, "No, it's not me." And I said, "Well, someone's trying to come in here." And as soon as I said that, they were like shooting the door, kicking it down. And then three guys came into my bedroom. It was dark at first, and they turned on all the lights. And then they pointed the gun at me while I was in bed, said, "Stand up, stand up." And so I went into the corner of the room where there's a chair, and they were kind of like, all three of them surrounding me, and I was sitting in the chair, like not sure what to do in this situation. They kept saying, "Where's the crypto? Where's the crypto?" And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." It's like, "Where is it?" And then they said, "Hit her." And so I knew they were about to hit me. And so I actually took boxing classes like a year or two ago. And so instinctively, I was just putting my hands up like this. And that's why you don't see it on my head, actually. Like, because I blocked my head. I actually had like stitches, lacerations, and like some stitches. It's like in my hairline. So that's why you can't see it, but we have the documents for it. But it hides pretty well since my hair was already red, so the blood kind of blended in. But I have like this part of my hand too, because my fists were like this. And so it was one guy on this side who hit my head at first, and then the other one had the gun pointed to my head. And they kept saying, "Where's the crypto?" And every time that I didn't, like, I guess, give it to them, I was like, "I don't know how to give that to you. It's digital." They hit me again from the other side. And so they hit me about 3 times. And I was just thinking, you know what? I'm just going to run and lead them to where crypto could be, because they're just going to keep hitting me if I don't.
Right.
And I might actually die. And so I was just said, "Oh, I know where it is. Well, hold on, I'll take you there. You can have all of it." And so I was leading them. I went downstairs and I went out to the driveway, and I just ran across to the lounge where he was. And I went up the stairs. There's like an L stairs, so they can't see him until they're already within line of sight. And he told me to get down. And so I like hugged the side of the wall, and he shot 3 bullets right past me, and shot the guys actually.
Insane. Yeah. That's, I mean, and again, like, I'm having chills just listening to this, and this is just so fucking insane. And I mean, the first question I'm gonna ask: are you okay? Like, how do you feel emotionally? Like, like I saw the clip, I saw the video, and obviously I was researching like, how did this happen, all these things, but how do you feel? Like, how do you feel right now?
Well, I'm still a little bit freaked out. Like, it still kind of feels surreal, It's like I would think it was a dream if it's not for the bullets that I walk past every time I go on the stairs. Like, no, that did happen. Like, it feels crazy.
Yeah.
We've kind of just been like in hotels, just moving around while they are securing the house. Still, we have to remodel everything. We're getting like higher security in general. So
did they find whoever did this?
So the reason why we're even able to talk about it today is because we got an okay finally from the detective on the case. The only thing we're allowed to say, because it's already technically public, is they arrested one of the guys today.
Good.
But we think, from what we've heard, that this whole thing will be solved sooner rather than later. One of the things is that, like, I guess we can rewind a little bit. Like, so when she was mentioning being hit and they had her kind of in the chair in the corner, like, she still has the phone on speakerphone for a bit. And so I'm over there hearing like all of this audibly play out, and like our entire house already is laced with, overlapping cameras and with audio, right? And so we have all the footage. Like, people doubt that she was being hit. Like, I mean, the footage is actually there. And then also with the, the first responders who arrived treating her, We were told, not to release it until all of them are apprehended, because they don't want them to know how much footage there is,
Right.
Like, I mean, I could go into detail, but it's like we have
Hey,
like
this chat gotta tee the
360
fuck up. This
cameras
shit's
that,
crazy, bro.
do
Stop
facial
being fucking weird for
recognition
once, bro. Seriously.
and all that. Like, it's all like there, ready to be kind of submitted for evidence, but we're told to just hold back on releasing it to social media, essentially.
No, for sure. When I first saw this, people were fucking making up stories and all this shit, but there's no way that people can deny this. I mean, this is as real as it gets, and I'm so happy that you guys are now allowed to speak on it, and I'm so happy that nothing happened to you guys. That would have been fucking horrible. So you guys have taken the route to get 24/7 security and all that, right? Like, I don't know what state you guys live in, but do you guys live in a state where like weapon laws are?
Yeah, we're in Texas.
Oh,
yeah, we're in Texas, so
okay.
It was pretty understanding. And then in addition, we had a lot of offers right out the gate for like private around the clock security, which we currently have, and we're going to have for the foreseeable future. Just kind of shift work around the clock. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't even fucking imagine this shit. This shit is insane. And husband, I'm sorry, what? I didn't get your first name.
It's Nick.
Nick, again, man, you had that cue. You thunk fast, and I'm glad that you came out and you were able to do that. Most people in that position, a lot of people, and I've never even been able to do it. They say like, and when you're in a situation like that, it's hard to pull the trigger, and it's hard to you freeze up and stuff. But you dropped everything. You focused what you need to focus on, and you were there to save your wife, and you deserve your flowers for that, and Amouranth, you deserve your flowers being how brave you are, and thank God nothing happened to you guys. Seriously, this is so fucked up, and this goes to show people awareness, right? Like these guys are looking for this crypto shit. Did they even like speak like how they found you or how like they knew it was you? Like did anything go out?
No, they just kept asking where the crypto was.
Insane, man. This is fucking insane. Did and they caught one 100%. Hopefully that guy rats the other guys out. Hopefully. But are they actually updating you with updates though? Like they're giving you updates on the case, or are they kind of just not really helping?
They are. In fact, we've even been reached out to by the prosecutor's office, which you can kind of read between the lines. If they're at that stage, then they're kind of gearing up, I guess you could say, for some action. Yeah, I mean. In hindsight, like it's true what they say, right? Like they go like, you don't rise to the occasion, you kind of fall back to your training. Because like I remember in that moment when I was just briefly grabbing my gun, like I don't even remember registering like okay, checking, putting it in, cocking it, making sure the safety is off. That just kind of happens, And in that moment, you don't want to be like doing that. And like what's crazy to me though is that like how little privacy there is privacy there is because like I read about our own incident on Reddit at a level of detail that like literally the only way that was possible is if there was someone listening to the police scanner and hearing it.
That's crazy.
Because what I read, and this is actually true, right, which is they had a just perfect description of me in the in Reddit before any of these details were released, and one was that like husband is Asian male with long hair, and he's wearing nude colored boxer briefs and a Kevlar jacket. Because my friends always joke I'm overprepared, but like I have like a full like the full plate armor thing like by the staircase ready to go, and I just threw that on, and like too much information, but like she called me while I was taking a shit. And so I tell everyone this, but like I didn't have time to wipe. I just pulled up my briefs, threw on the Kevlar, grabbed the gun, and then I just went, And I credit her with being quick thinking, because like I said, if I was being hit and cornered by 3 guys and I had no preparation whatsoever, they just beat down my bedroom door, I don't know if I would be cogent enough mentally to be like, let me, because I know I'm still on speakerphone, talk through it, and then very audibly make sure that he knows I'm walking through the house and I'm gonna go to where he is, right? Like that's a lot of quick thinking and execution on her part. Yeah.
So Nick, you didn't speak at all. You didn't speak because you knew that she was going to basically lure them to the main property, right? The main structure.
Yeah. And it helps that, like, as they start to be on the move, remember, like I said, our house is just laced with cameras.
Yeah.
And so I can just pull up and see, okay,
right.
they're on their way. And in fact, just to double confirm, I ran to the window where that overlooks, and I could see them start the trek across the driveway. And so that's where, I mean, like, the way it goes and the layout is downstairs, there's the streaming area here, and then over there, like in line of sight of me right now, there's like a full gym that we have. And so that, and then from that gym, it leads up to, you know, where I was. And so what I did was I cranked up the lights in the gym max. And then I turned off the lights on the staircase. And then I stood midway up the staircase. And the idea was I can see them clearly, but, you know, especially with their light eyes adjusting to the light, it's going to be a little harder for them to see me, you know, kind of shrouded in darkness. Yeah, that was the setup. That was my best, you know, quick thing of, you know, try to, you know, tilt the advantage a little bit back towards me in a 3v1, right? Because all three of them were armed, you know, and it wasn't their first rodeo because they were all wearing the rubber gloves and then the masks and the full, you know, you couldn't really identify them other than like voice, height, and then just who's friends with who.
Insane. And Ammo, you know, this is your first time, I don't know, is this your first time kind of having like a something like this happen to you? Like, this is, I mean, I'm sure this is new to, so what are you doing now in your everyday life? Like, well, I mean, this just happened, but like, have you been like going to therapy? Have you been like talking to somebody? Because I couldn't even imagine going through this shit. This, like, that might be the most dramatic thing I've ever heard, like, on the, like, from somebody that I know. You're a streamer, I'm a streamer, so like, how are you even handling this? You're fucking strong.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out like what the best type of therapy is. I've had Dr. K actually reach out to me also, who happens to be in my city in Houston. You know, so we might go talk to him just in general about it soon. But yeah, we haven't really had time for therapy because we've just had to like stay in hotels while we're remodeling for security reasons.
Got it. So you guys are just bouncing around from hotel to hotel for the time being. You know, it's just. Somebody, look, and again, I don't know how much money you're making. Nobody needs to know this, but you're a high target, Amouranth, for people that are bad in the world. And there's very bad people, and people are only getting crazier and crazier. And I can't even fucking imagine what you felt. But this just goes to show somebody like you needs 24/7 security, straight up. You know, it would be horrible to know if anything bad had happened to you guys. I'm so happy that nothing bad happened to you guys. It's a bad incident, but you guys are, thank God, nothing's, you know, seriously wrong. So 24/7 security is needed ASAP. What I would even do if I were you, and again, like, I know they're probably telling you that, and you could take advice from other people, but I'm building my house right now, right? So I'm building a 24/7 security, like a full-on gate with thousands of cameras and just armed guards that patrol the property 24/7, and that's just something you need. And you may not be the most famous person on the internet, Amouranth, but you know, you are known, and I think any bad guys like, oh shit, Amouranth, money, all this shit, and there's just so many fucked up people in the world, and you know, you deserve to be safe 24/7. But Nick's a real one. Nick, you're a real one though. You know, you were prepared to literally go out there and die for your girl, and you're a real one, bro. You know, so that's fucking awesome. That's so awesome that you did that. Seriously.
Yeah.
So where are you guys going from here? Like, what's next?
Well, I guess we were thinking about starting just to stream together, because people already know now at this point with the police reports, because before we were kind of trying to hide it for security reasons. Like, it's a good thing that we did, because these guys didn't know to expect anybody else.
Right. They thought it was just you, right? Like, living alone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's what people don't understand. Like, any level of, you know, obscurity or privacy or information not being out there, that's an advantage in a situation like that, right? Because if they were split off, you know, going to both locations and hitting up both of us, there wouldn't be any time for anyone to react or call the cops or anything. Yeah.
It's just so fucking insane. And let me ask you, Amouranth, do you have like now a point of contact with the local PD, or like, you know, you're speaking, obviously somebody that's helping you with that case, but do you speak to somebody that's part of the police?
Yeah, we had some contacts before, but now we have more, so more is always better.
That's really good. God damn, I can't even believe
it too, because like we've been swatted so many times before.
That's right.
Yeah, people always ask why tweet it, and the idea is that, like, well, because when you call the cops, And like I remember, so I was the one who originally called, obviously, because she had her phone.
Yeah,
you know,
you took my phone.
and also for a while there, it was just on speaker so that I could hear. So when I called the police, I remember starting to say it, and I was like, God damn it, like, because every time we get swatted, I ask them, like, what do they even say? You know, and it's always something ridiculous, like, oh, hostage situation, you know, husband has a gun, some crazy thing. And so I'm sitting here being like, hey, there's a hostage situation. Like, I just sound like another guy. And I could tell because, you know, if you get called out every month, you know, every other month, you start to be like, it's going to be another, you know, prank call. And so I could tell because the dispatch person doing his job was starting to ask me like, okay, hold on, slow down. You know, and I'm just like, you got to send people now. And he's like, well, let's establish some things. Like, you are who again? And it's just like, I was just like, okay, so like the easiest way is like, if we can get a tweet out there, there will be like, you know, a couple hundred at least fans calling the local PD. And there's a number of calls where you hit a threshold where they can't pretend that it's swatting, right? If 10 people call about an incident, you know, at some point you get a critical mass and then you get the responders. And luckily they did. They did some kind of thing where it's like all the cops in a vicinity were routed to go over there, like just kind of swarm the place, right?
How long did it take for the police to come?
From the start of the call, so there was 2 separate calls. One where it was before I shot them, I called the police in the time that they were heading over, but it was a very short call because, you know, they're literally walking across the driveway, right? Then I called them back right after. So I shot the guy, and then there's a moment where I could either chase after them or, you know, kind of pull her up the stairs and lock the door. And that's the one I chose. I pulled her up the stairs, locked the door, and I told her to just hide because it's a fairly big space up there. And then I just stood guard at the door because, you know, fog of war in the moment, you don't know that they're not gonna come back and do a second pass. Like, there's 3 guys with guns. You shot one of them. What are the other 2 gonna do, right? And so my thought was like, this is still an active situation. Got back on the phone with the cops while I was kind of, you know, watching the door, which I locked and was standing behind with a gun. And from that second call, they were pretty fast. Like, you know, it was like maybe 8 minutes tops, right? The first squad car showed up, and then they just kept showing up one after another after that. Yeah.
And it's crazy. You were taking a shit. You didn't have time to wipe. You got up. You put the Kevlar on. You had the gun ready. You did all this so quick. You literally reacted perfectly. Like, you did this all like off of instinct. This is just, Nick, you did your thing, man. This is fucking crazy. You literally did your thing.
And it was still floating in the toilet when the cops were walking through there.
Did you have shit in your ass?
I mean, like, you could tell I dropped it in there, you know? And so the cops were like, they'd look in there and be like, all right, well, that part of the story checks out.
No, that's funny. That's funny. Dude, this is some shit you hear in a fucking movie. TV shows,
Yeah,
like, it's fucking nuts, man.
And
And
it felt like a Liam Neeson movie, right? Like her being on the phone call and me hearing the whole thing.
it's like Taken, literally.
Yeah.
This is fucking insane. So I mean, this leads me. I mean, so now you guys are just gonna come out. I mean, Amouranth, like, I know, like, obviously this is my first time I've even seen Nick, like, with you. So this is cool. So you guys are you guys now just gonna do stuff together and on streams and for content and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. It's more fun for me, and it feels safer too.
Cool.
So it's good.
Any bad guys watching, you got to go through Nick the badass here. That's what I'm saying. So, well, now are you guys? I hope you guys are taking it seriously about the security part, though. Please do.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah. And you wait, Nick. So you did shoot him. He did get wounded by the bullet. Where did he get wounded exactly?
So
Or shot?
I won't say that, but I will just say that you know, part of how they got one of the guys, maybe all the guys soon, is because, like, you know, when you shoot someone, like, his boys have a really tough choice, right? Let him bleed out or take him to a hospital. But then you do that with a suspicious wound like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
Makes
that's
sense.
kind of, yeah.
Damn. Well, shit. I'm actually just happy you guys are here. Holy shit, this is a really fucking crazy thing. I mean, do you guys have anything else that you want to touch up on? I still can't fucking believe this shit. I can't even fathom this. This is fucking insane.
Yeah, I still don't believe it sometimes. Then I, you know, walk past the bullets and we still have his blood in our staircase. So.
Oh my God.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
It's insane, man. It's insane. I can't even fathom this shit. Like I said, Amouranth, you know, I've known you for such a long time, and just seeing this shit. At first, Ammo, I didn't really think it was real. I didn't think it was real, honestly, because it seems like something straight out of a movie. And you know, the internet nowadays, it's like you think like, oh, okay, but I know this is real now. And I mean, it's I can't even speak. I'm speechless, seriously.
Yeah, I think it's a good wake-up call for any other influencers out there. Be like, hey, are you secure? Especially if you like post about anything financial related online or crypto or whatever. You know, there's always crazy people out there wanting to take advantage.
Yeah, nah. A lot of people gotta move smarter now, for sure. For sure. All it takes is one weirdo. But is there anything else you guys want to publicly say to the people or anybody watching?
Any question?
Not in particular. Mostly just yeah, like in your head, if you imagine a scenario like that at all, it's always like, okay, maybe there's like one guy trying to rob you, right? You don't actually jump to the whole 3 guys with guns and masks and they're in the house already. Like, yeah, the multiple home invader thing is just not something that outside of a movie you really think about encountering, and it was just really surreal for both of us, I think.
Yeah. I'd say like if your state allows it to, when you went out there, even if you're not like as popular, just take some, you know, some gun training to defend yourself.
For sure. Well, Nick, I appreciate you guys coming on my stream and saying what you said, and I'm glad you guys broke your silence. And now I feel insane right now. Like, this is nuts. Yeah, anybody watching, you gotta guard up, protect yourself, and be around real people like Nick, who's ready, and Ammo, who's ready, because this is crazy. But I appreciate both of you a lot.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
No, thank you, Ammo. Thank you. You popped in you popped in like a couple hours ago, and I didn't think much. Like, I'm fucking still shocked and speechless, but shit. I hope everything stays well. This year's been pretty shaky for a lot of people I know, so this is a minor setback for a major comeback in your guys' lives. I think that you know, like I said, this is gonna protect you guys in the long-term future, because now you know how serious shit could be, and the world's just getting crazier. So God bless both of you, though. Seriously, God bless both of you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bro, that was fucking crazy, bro. A lot of you guys were being weird this whole time and shit, thinking it was fake, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know I say that little knife story, but that was nothing compared to that. That's some real shit, and that's a W Nick, bro. W husband. Because a lot of people are going to fold in the moment. You don't even know, bro. 99.9% of y'all in this chat are bitches. I'm going to just keep it a buck. Y'all are bitch made. If y'all have a moment like that, y'all are not pulling out the gun. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all not. I'm just keeping it a buck. Y'all not doing it. All right? You're not. Cool. Say ironic. That's why I have security, bro. That's why I literally have security. No shit. No shit, bro. I'm not him. Straight up, bro. Holy fuck, man. And that robber is such a bitch. Crypto is down. And you're trying to rob Amouranth. Crypto is literally down, bro. Insane. Insane. He knows what he's doing, bro. Fuck that guy. Hope all 3 of them get caught. They don't deserve that shit. Fuck them. Seriously. Seriously. What? It's not. I can't believe people think that's fake still. There's literally like a police report on it. Like how like what more can you fake it?